What is up, y'all?
Hopefully we're not blasting you in the earballs.
I'm breaking reality right now.
You're snapping reality.
I got snap back.
Back to reality.
Oop, there goes Justin. Look,
Behold.
you can't quite. Okay, there you can kind of see the plate.
Yeah.
See that?
Look at that.
Custom
this
design.
Is the belt. This is the G1 guy. The G1 belt. So
very cool. This is the new 2022 Tabletop Royale Championship.
Yes.
This could be yours one day.
Yes. The other one is out in the wild. There's an event for it. Information for the event is floating around. But this is the one we're planning on losing to the community sometime this year.
Logan designed the belt design. That's
yeah,
pretty nice. Very basic, like see a pile of amber and TTR.
Yeah, if you've watched any of our Monday night streams for the last couple of months, then you know who Logan is.
You're very familiar with Logan at this point.
Yeah.
And if you're not watching our Monday night streams, what do?
Yeah.
Check them out. We're going to play Gloomhaven Digital tomorrow. We've been doing that.
It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's really
been a lot of fun. So, I don't know if we were asked about the Guild Master mode, the Guild Hall mode, but in Gloomhaven, but we would give it a glowing recommendation.
We've been playing it a lot with our buds.
Yeah,
last couple days.
So
it's pretty good. It's good for like hop in, hop out. Because
you don't need everybody.
None of the characters retire. They just all the progress you make on the characters is forever.
Yeah, and that's very different than the regular Gloomhaven campaign mode. So, but yeah. Anyway, there you go. But tonight is more Keyforge.
Yeah, and this is probably the most. It may be the most important of any of the G1 streams. Because there are still 3-6-1s tonight in Group A pod.
Yeah. But isn't there like a 5-2 as well?
I think there
isn't Striker
is not a 5-2.
Does Striker lose?
I think Striker is 4-3. Striker is 4-3. Okay. There are 3-4-3s and 3-6-1s.
Okay. Okay. So in theory, if all the 6-1s lost
twice.
But
I think matchups don't let that happen.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
So
leaderboard. Yeah, we'll take a quick look at the leaderboard.
Yeah, we'll take a quick look at the leaderboard for tonight. So they're 3-6-1s. I think Venus all but has the other side wrapped up.
Yeah.
But
I clicked the wrong button.
Oh, yeah, I could tell.
Yeah,
I could tell because it's sitting there doing nothing.
Okay.
We swapped streaming programs last week, so we're trying to get acclimated to that. I'd say we, generously. Justin is trying to get acclimated to it. So yeah, Jackfeet, Kyle, and Toki sitting at 6-1. Temujin, Holcomb, Striker at 4-3.
Went to OBS, so, just straight OBS.
Yeah, instead of using slobs.
Yeah. There's a lot more you can do with OBS. In the long term, I felt like I was using baby's first streaming service by using slobs. So
yeah,
but yeah, it's like pretty close. Let's see the matchups tonight real quick.
So Toki and Striker.
So Striker can gain a little bit of momentum there, right?
Yeah,
if you can win. I think it possibly can win.
It could play spoiler.
Yeah,
right?
it could definitely play spoiler there. In the slobs controversy, yeah, I was kind of soured on it after that. That's what made me like. That planted the seed of switching.
Yeah. So the thing I didn't realize is that OBS was just an open source platform.
Yeah.
And so if you're like going to base your entire company on an open source platform, that feels to me slightly disingenuous.
Yeah. So, Kyle versus Fellini. Fellini could play spoiler, but I kind of feel like Kyle's the deck that Fellini gets crushed by. Because it doesn't really deal with boards, right?
Yeah.
And Kyle's like, you can't deal with my dinos, I guess you lose.
Yeah.
Temujin versus Entropist. That's probably a mark for Temujin, so that's kicks at the 5-3. Duchess versus QI Whipsnake. That's a fun match. That's a little we have fun.
We have fun on this.
Jackfeet and Holcomb. That's another opportunity for a 4-3 to gain a win over a 6-1.
Yeah.
So this might not be the deciding stream. Very interesting.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the games.
Yeah, I saw in the wake of the controversy, I saw a laundry list of things that Streamlabs as a company was I don't want to say guilty of necessarily. Guilty implies some sort of criminality beyond your normal existing in a capitalistic society of a business just trying to make money along unethical means. Bronze?
Is that the wrong thing?
I think there's not a bronze
It's not
in
bronze.
here. You get the wrong names in there?
Do I have the wrong names for this one too? No. And this one? No. And this one? No. And this one? No. Okay, just the first one.
Okay. So this should be Striker.
Yes.
Striker and Toki.
Striker and Toki and Striker, yep.
Okay.
Let me take a second. Yeah, I like it so far. It's pretty intuitive.
Yeah, I messed around with OBS for recording on desktop to record the Path of Exile footage that I used.
Last time I messed around with it was I set up a virtual camera using a Kinect. So I could hook the Kinect up to my computer, use it as a virtual camera, and project myself into VR to play Beat Saber as a Darth Vader model. So
I vaguely remember this. This was yesterday. No, this is like
3 years ago.
I was gonna say it was like 3 or 4 years ago, right?
Yeah.
I think you did it. I think you did it while I had been living here.
Yeah,
right? Yeah. I know there's that period in your life where you retreated into VR chat.
It was good. It was good times. VR chat would have probably been pretty fun to just exist in last year.
Oh yeah, that could have been.
Or like 2020, because
I bet that
you socialize with people basically in real life, right?
Yeah.
Just as an anime girl, you know. You just happen to be an anime girl at the same time. Sometimes people are SpongeBob. You never know.
You never know what's going to be an internet meme for like a week and a half.
Yeah. Just two dudes hanging out, bumping their anime titties against each other, having a good old time.
Sometimes characters from Sonic the Hedgehog are there.
Sometimes. Yep.
Sometimes it's characters from DBZ.
Yeah, it's mostly anime girls from for certain types of shows.
From that have a bias towards
the virtual convention for a convention that took place last week in VR chat. That's very cool, actually. Like VR chat is such an insanely powerful tool, like because developers can submit scenes to it, and you can program everything in Unity. So any dev can just upload a room, and there's all kinds of like games you can program into those rooms.
Yeah.
So some of the most impressive stuff in VR currently has been made in VR chat. And it's all free too.
How to make Gloomhaven in VR chat.
People made like D&D modules too in VR chat. You could port tabletop simulator stuff into VR chat and play Gloomhaven in the game. Like that would be possible.
Looks like a mulligan to me.
Against Toki. Okay.
Bets? Yeah.
Oh yeah, bets. You're right.
It's too much
We're talking about VR chat.
Talking about VR chat, yeah.
Depot shake. There you go. You get a bet. Did we roll? You won the roll?
I did.
Okay. Also, we're encased in a shell of ice.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere anytime soon, so sand is
Learn to live with winter. We're not supposed to learn to live with it. We live in the south.
yeah. Play the shock corner, but I'll draw a card. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll say Untamed. I'll play 10 title and I'll discard key charge. Your turn.
Alright, I am gonna say Shadows. I'll Throwing Stars to do damage to the Tentablin. I'll play Gamgee. I'll play Perplexing Sophistry. And I'll draw and you discard one.
Time change is happening. It's true. We're seeing it all the time.
Discard Swindle.
We got tidal waves, we got snowstorms in South Carolina.
Well, to be fair, the tidal wave was volcanic related.
Look, man.
But it was...
Hey, that's my swindle.
For a second, I was like, how did my Swindle get into your hand? The Tonga tidal volcanic explosion.
Yeah, that's we've never done that here, right?
Our DOT was actually preparing for this like 3 or 4 days in advance, which was something I was not expecting. So,
Say Untamed. I'll reap with Tantatalin.
Yeah,
and I'll Persistence Hunting for Mars.
I saw the
Your turn.
There was like the recording on the beach that some people had where the volcano was going off, and they're just standing on the shore and they hear the boom like in the atmosphere.
Cool.
And then they realize that they need to not be on the beach, and they book it off the beach. So yeah, satellite picture is like that's like warhead going off, right? Like it's like cinema what you would expect from a movie, right? Like if you were to simulate that, that is like what you would expect, right? Like it was crazy.
I love this day and age where an event can happen and you can have like millions of different angles of it happening, and including from space.
I'll just play some Mars stuff. It's your turn. I'll draw to
you.
Yeah, there was an Onion article. There was an Onion article like 10 years ago. It was actually went back when Onion was doing videos. It was a joke video talking about how this party that happened where the building caught fire. Every single moment of the video was able to be recreated because everybody was taking so many selfies there. Yeah, it was like you could see exactly at this moment the cigarette falls out of so and so's hand, and it just like pictures just like as the cigarette falls and hits the floor. Yeah,
that's pretty cool. All right, I'll say Shadows. I'll play Brand and give you one. I'll play Life for Life and blow up the Shockworm. And I'll play Umbra. There's your.
I need to get somewhere like in my deck. I guess I'll say Untamed, or sorry, this. I'll play Soulkeeper on Gamgee. I will Collar Umbra. I will Exhume the Shockworm. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Say Brobnar. I'll pound the Gamgee.
Pounded. Mindworm is it?
Play Ganger Chieftain. Play Drummerknot. Play Ganger Chieftain. Play Umbra. I guess. No, I have to do that. I'll fight. No, it's fine. And then return the Ganger Chieftain. Fight the Shockworm. And return the Ganger Chieftain. And I'll I didn't care. Because you can just reap her to your hand. So I guess I will not fight with the Tentacle, and then I'll 1-2 punch to stun. What's up? I lost my keys, Billy. Things going good? Just started.
Hello.
And I'm done.
Game 1. I'm staring at Gengar Chieftain Drummerknot combo, so... Alright, now, I held this unlocked gateway. I used discipline to hold it because I knew I would lose the game if I discarded it on the last turn. So I'm going to play Not Finished with You.
Tentacle is dead. Oh yeah, to the Soul
Keeper.
Keeper. Yeah.
I'll play Charette, but then won't unlock Gateway. And it is your turn.
Okay, I'll say Untamed. I'll play Glimmer and get back to Germanaut. It's like not the worst call to get back Swindle here actually, but is that like is that the safe play? Is getting Germanaut the greedy play? I don't have a Gengar Chief in my hand. Is the question, right? Because like
there's like 2 or 3 in there, right?
There's 2 more in the deck. Right?
Yeah.
So I can get back to the combo, but I feel like Swindle might be pretty good coming up. I Forge. Yeah. I'm gonna get Drummer because I think if I can get that off, it puts the game away. All right. I will play Piranha Monkeys, unfortunately, and I'll play Darna. Your turn.
You got back what?
The Drummer.
Okay. I am gonna say Mars. I'm gonna play Mother Gun. I'll play Carpet Flotsam. I'll play Sky Booster Squadron and then Mars first it. So ready, reap. I'll go flying back in my hand and then I'll replay it.
Wish I had
Swindle. And it's your turn. I'll draw.
Alright, I'll say Shadows. I'll play Special Delivery. I'll play Hidden Stash. Your turn.
Alright, so I will Forge. I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to play Furtive Investors. You've got more than me, so I will get one. Furtive Investors, positive Amber gain. I'll play with Lights Out. There's no targets. I will play Dusk Chronicles. So I get the 1 for Dusk Chronicles. I've got more than you, so I will get to Archive. And then I'll discard this Throwing Stars. And it's your turn. I will draw.
Alright, I'll say Brobnar. Play Groke. Play Bingle. Play Drummerknot. Play Groke. Play Signal Fire. Play Relentless Assault. Already, and I'll fight the Sky Booster. Make you lose 1. Already ready. I'll reap with Bingle. I will reap with Drummerknot. I'll bounce Groke, play Groke. I'm done. Check with 6. Classic AOA matchup here.
I guess. I guess I say this. I'll play Library of the Danged. I'll play Yerk. And I'll discard Glixel Proliferator. And then I will Exhume. And the creatures in the deck are big enough. I guess I Exhume the Charette to stall this key. Since that's about the best I can muster here. Yeah, it's your turn. I will draw 4.
All right, I'll say Brobnar.
It's like, maybe he doesn't have one of the...
Oh, I got a guarantee.
Maybe he doesn't have one.
Oh, I got that. I'll play Foozle.
Oh, God.
We got that. I'll fight Yerk with Bingle.
Yes,
And
this
then I'll-
explodes.
Actually, I'll fight Charette with Bingle, and then I'll special delivery the Charette.
Okay, so Shred is Purge.
Yeah. I'll Reap with Groke. Reap with Germanaut. Bounce Foozle. Play Foozle. Play Ganger Chieftain. Ready. Reap. That's 2. Bounce. Play. Ready. Reap. That's 3 and 2. Bounce. Play. Ready. Reap. That's 4 and 3. That's 4. 3. Ready. Reap. 5. 4. Ready. Reap. That's 6. 5. Ready. Reap. Being 2. Okay. I'm done.
Okay, I am going to say Shadows. I'll play Ronnie. I finally found him. I'll play a Brand. I finally found him. I will play Dusk Chronicles. You've got more amber than me, so I draw. And then I'll play Lethal Distraction. And it is your turn. I'll say check with 8, and I'll draw these 3. Go ahead.
Oh boy. Here's the mic drop play right here. I'll say Shadows. Where's my key? I'll pick up the archive. I'm gonna oubliette the Brand. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I will play Ronnie. Deal 2. I will use Signal Fire. I'll use Grope to fight Ronnie. Make you lose 1. I'll play Life for a Life. Your turn.
I didn't even get the Forge.
You forged once.
I didn't even get the Forge. I lose. I have a Nizik Resonator I can't even do anything with.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Brutal. That's the Toki bad matchup. I feel like.
It lined up well. I think the game can line up in a number of ways. And
Yeah.
I think if it lines up like that, I don't think Toki can do much. Because I wiped out the combo the first time, but you had the backup ready to go, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't have any of my control early to force those keys to not happen when they happened, right? If I had like resonated the previous turn,
If you could have resonated to tax 10 after I went off the first time, that would have helped, right? Yeah.
So.
Next game, Kyle versus Fellini. Kyle could take a lead tonight, and that's a lead that may not be able to be caught, right?
Yeah.
So this is a very important game too. With that loss to Toki, and then like the other game coming up at the end of the stream, big deal, big time stuff. If you didn't see, start of the stream,
The belt.
we got the belt, new belt,
The belt.
brand shiny and new. Look at that, so cool, so very cool. The 2022 Tabletop Royale Championship. Get them bets going. The belt's sweet. Pretty sweet.
Final analysis.
Final analysis could be pretty funny.
File analysis 12 creatures. 13 creatures are played on the following turn. I guess it's not technically possible.
Flea needs to hit some sort of like god draws.
8.
Anything's possible in Keyforge.
I will keep.
Let the show begin. All right. I will also keep. Play Eddie and archive.
Okay. I'll say Logos. I'll play Memory Chip, Babbling Bibliophile, and Quant. And it's your turn. I'll draw.
I'll say Untamed. Play Deepwater Grooming. Actually, I'll play this Key Frog and draw. Then I'll play Deepwater Grooming. Just in case I get Chelonia or whatever, right? I will waste not the Gruin and draw 3. Okay. We missed a little bit. That's okay. I will reap or sow. I think we're gonna jack up this Eddie. Jack up prices on Eddie.
Okay.
And I'm done.
All right. I am going to say Logos. Oh, archive a card with Memory Chip. I'm gonna play Memory Chip number 2. I'm gonna reap with the Bibliophile and draw 2. And then Quant is gonna reap. So let me play one non-Logos action. I will choose Phalanx Strike, and I'll Phalanx Strike Key Frog. Okay, I am done. I won't draw one.
Go ahead. There, I'll say the logos. I will Eureka. Archive 2. One time. Play Vellum. Eddie. Do I need to make it so you're not like, just calling logos, drawing 2 cards, and archiving 2 cards every turn? I feel like I do. I'm going to fight this Bibliophile.
Okay.
And I'll say check with 6.
I am still just gonna say Logos. I will archive 2. I will Wild Wormhole.
Word.
Or Wormhole Technician.
Okay.
The Wormhole Technician popped out of the wormhole.
Weird. How did this happen?
And then I'm gonna reap with Quant. I will play Imperium. And I will ward. And I will say check with 6.
Oh, against Eddie.
Well, I will not. And then it's your turn. I'll draw 4.
Of course. Okay.
Worlds Collide Logos. Yeah, I love some Worlds Collide Logos. I think it's slightly too powerful, probably slightly too powerful. But man, if the creatures and the logos don't feel right, I don't think the problem is Worlds Collide Logos creatures. I think the problem is Worlds Collide Logos actions, right? I think specifically probably Tau Tau Vapors is too good.
I'm gonna say sorry and pick up the archive.
Okay.
I will play Senator Quintina, Aerodactyl, Philo, Spoils the battle. Now capture onto Pterodactyl. I'm done.
All right, I am gonna say Star Alliance. I'll put my archives into my hand. And I am gonna play Red Alert.
For 4. Okay. This is dead. 4 damage. 4 damage. 4 damage. 4 damage. 4 damage. Okay.
I will play Red Alert again.
Jeez. Alright, okay. 3 damage. Kyle hitting its red alerts for value is actually devastating. It's actually the worst thing that can happen.
Yeah. Alright, I will play Frayne. I'll capture onto Frayne. I'll give Frayne Light of the Archons. And then I will play Stealth Mode. And it is your turn. I'll say check with 6, and I will draw 2. Go ahead.
What the? Alright, I'll say Untamed. I'll play Spore Gorger, Mookling, discard Reaper Set.
Alright, my turn. I am going to say Logos and Archive 2. We'll start with a Wild Wormhole. We'll see where this goes. It's a Medic Ingram.
No Forge because of the Mookling.
Yeah, Mookling stopped it. Ingram will ward herself. I will play Titan Guardian. I will play Sanitation Engineer. Quant is going to go fight the Mookling. Lose the ward. Wormhole Tech is going to reap. Reveal the top card. It goes to the archives. Okay, I'll say check with 8. And it is your turn. I will draw 5.
Alright, I'll say Logos. Play Swevin, play Infomorph, play Information Exchange, play Calm Mage. Your turn.
Alright, so I will forge. Okay.
How did Polini do so good in our tournament?
And Dark Tidings?
I keep looking at the cards in the deck.
I think it's
It's like-
a uniquely Dark Tidings deck,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like I think that's what ultimately what happened there. Okay, I am going to say, man, I'm like, I'll say Star Alliance. I'll play Book of LEQ. I am gonna play Kirker. I'm gonna play Garcia. Frayne, I think, is gonna regulate on Swevin. So Frayne will walk up to Swevin and I'll capture onto Ingram. And then I'm gonna reap with Ingram. I'll heal Frayne and ward Frayne. Okay. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Alright, I'll say dinos. I'll unstun the dactyl. I will Decadence to Reap with Spore Gorger. I will add and remove, do one to everything. Just to break some words. Is every other creature? Each other creature, okay. The damage tokens. I'll play Undignathus and Lapisaurus and Venator Altum. And I'm done.
Okay. Well, I am gonna say Star Alliance. Yeah, I will say Star Alliance. Who starts fighting who? Let's see how much my Star Alliance accounted for. 3 there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I have like a 1 and 3 basically, which is about what you would expect. Okay. Dactyl. So Frayne can kill the Dactyl, which I think it has to. So Frayne will go kill the Dactyl. We'll capture onto the Titan Guardian. Frayne will take 3 because she has 1 armor. Alright, we need Spore Gorgers dead. I'll Reap with Medic Ingram. I'll heal Kirker and Ward. And then Kirker will go slap a Spore Gorger. Garcia. I guess I just Reap with Garcia. Fellini's main amber control is taxing, and I think I've seen both of them, so I'll Reap with Garcia. And then we'll book. Okay.
Okay. Alright. Man, book just never hits for that deck. I'll say logos. I will fight the wormhole tech. Actually, do I even care? How many cards in my deck? 6. Okay. Okay.
I don't know what I expected.
I'll Reap twice.
I have not said Saurians once this game, by the way, if anybody's keeping track.
I will play Final Analysis. So I draw 6.
Okay, all my wards are off, so I'm drawing 1. So I'm drawing 2 from the Titan Guardian. Okay, and everything is destroyed first, right? Yeah. Okay. I think with that I
Where's the amber? My amber.
Oh, yeah, you had 3 captured, right?
Yeah.
Frayne, Garcia, Titan Guardian, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I draw. They all die, and then I draw 8. They go to the discard pile. I draw this 5. This is the 2 from the Titan Guardian, and then I shuffle and draw 3 more.
All right, I'll play Seaborg and Hyde. I'm gonna forgive or forget. and archive cards.
Okay, we draw 3 more.
I will archive Frog and Waste Not. And I will play Static Charge on Seaboard. And done. Check with 6.
All right, so I will forge. All right, I am gonna put my archives into my hand and say Saurians. I could. So one play that I could make this turn was go into Logos, and archive 2, and then play the Knowledge is Power out of my hand and get 5. And I think I'd be in really good shape. But the thing is that I can't actually tax Justin's key this turn, and I have not seen the double Trelonias. And with the fists full of stuff that he just drew, I think Justin could actually win if I let him have this key. So I have to tax here. All right, I am going to continue with my Saurian turn. All right, I'm gonna play Theros Centurion. I'm gonna play Gargadon. I'm gonna play Odoak. I'm gonna play Dilophosaurus. I'm gonna play Rear Gallon. I'm gonna play Shrix, and I will Exalt. And I'll play Shrix, and I will Exalt. And I will play Stenopius. Screw it, we'll Exalt. I'll play Legatus Raptor, and then I'll play Ancient Power. Okay. Go ahead.
I'll say happens.
Yeah.
Say Saurian. Play Ultim. Play Saurium.
Also might see this somewhere in the battle line.
I will. So right now, Raider Gallum is the lowest power creature. Cannot read. I don't think that deck deals with artifacts, so it can't tax me. Can you somehow make it not the lowest power creature? I don't think so. I'm gonna humble the Dilophosaurus. You can fight with it. Actually, I'll humble the Theros Centurion.
And this gets
Then Legatus Raptor was a problem. could fight. Can't actually take this turn. What's my other turn? My other turn will be logos. I would like fight the Raider Gallum and reap. And that's like it. Like it. It's not enough.
Because if you take the untamed turn, you're basically conceding, right?
Well, not necessarily. But I would have to draw into
Some nut stuff.
the nuts to win. But as I'm playing now, I'm dead on board. I've lost on board because you can stop the key. I know you can stop the key. So undo all that.
Okay.
I have to play to win, right?
This is there. That's there.
Okay. Because if I do all that, Legatus Raptor can fight, and then there's Cheering can fight.
Yeah.
And then you reap out and win. I can't do anything about that. So I have to say Untamed. Do I have to Keyforge this turn?
The keys still cost 9 because of the
Keys still
reader
cost 9.
last time. So
I probably don't Keyforge this turn. Do I waste not this turn? Do I do anything? Can I win this game?
one of those boards is not like.
Do I have to?
How many creatures would you say have been on the table this game? It's got to be at least 30 creatures.
Do I have to waste not the Key Frog and then draw into the Key Frog after playing that Saurian turn? No, because I can't do that. I can't do that. Where's the winning? How do I win this game puzzle? Someone solve it for me. Looking at 9 of the most powerful dinos known to man. You don't. I think you're probably right. All right.
So you know you lose if you take that Saurian turn.
Right.
So
I know I lose if I take a Logos turn too, right?
yeah.
And the question is like, what do I do on my Untamed turn?
Yeah.
The problem is like he's cost 9.
So you could you could waste not hide and archive hide and vellum to get them out of the way. I mean that's like a play. I don't know if it's
It is a play. I could also hold the Key Frog because I could try to forge naturally.
Yeah.
I'm playing this Cube Creative Nature.
Definitely don't want that in the mix.
I am playing. No, I'm not playing with Shelena yet. They draw this card. I can play this Chillini. This side actually no, I took 2 damage to start my turn.
Yeah.
So if I waste not hide, I would archive hide and vellum, and then I would reshuffle and draw 2, and waste not would go to the discard pile. I could play Gruen and waste not it, reshuffle, and I could draw back into Gruen. I would draw 3. That's my other option, right? I might need the cards, is the thing. But I don't really want to play Gruen without playing this Chillenia first. So I'll waste not the hide.
Okay.
Archive hide, archive vellum. Shuffle. I'm just trying to make sure anyone who bet on me does not regret gain 1 for waste not. Yes. Does not say that I didn't give it every shot possible. And perhaps the most important match in the entire G1 right now. Draw 2. Stop playing Twitch. I'm glad to finally catch one of your streams in person. Welcome. Glad you could make it. Draw 2.
Appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping by.
That's probably not the correct 2 cards. I will take 3 chains. Raise the tide. I've done that. I'll play Chelonia. I will gain 1. I will draw a card. That's 1 puzzle. That's 1 puzzle piece. I will play Deepwater Ruin. And gain 4. How do I not lose? How do I not die? I think I gotta play this Keyforge. Gain 2. I draw 1. That ain't it. That ain't it. And I'll play the 3 for so. I'll Reaper the Seaborg. I'll shoot my Keyforge. I'll Forge for 9. Just to do it. Boom. Your turn.
And that's why I couldn't let him forge last turn.
Yeah.
If anybody was wondering. Reader Gallon.
Pretext was from the play of Raider Gallon.
Raider Gallon play effect. Alright, my turn. Dinosaurs. Okay. Well, Unstun Gargantuan. Dilophosaurus is gonna reap. And we're gonna take a look at the old top 3. Okay. Archive 1. Put 1 in hand. And discard 1. I'll discard Wild Wormhole.
C9 dinos call dinos. I think that's a pretty safe play.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Okay. There can be no survivors. I will reap with Reader Gallum and Exalt to make your keys cost +3 next turn.
I wonder if I had not played Hide, or if I just played Hide on my Logos turn, so if you would have been able to win
instead of
playing Seaborg and Hide. Because the reason I was losing is because Raptor would kill.
I had Quadricorder in hand,
okay,
so I could stop the key and then tax whatever key function it against you.
The problem is, or the good news about that is you would have to like hit Saurian.
Yeah,
to be able to
after that. So I had the knowledge because of Dilophosaurus, and I would have.
Oh, okay.
There was not a big chance of it, but I would have.
Gotcha.
Right. If everybody wants to play, what if?
I'm just bringing it out.
Yeah. It's when you're in the position where you can key frog and get the key. It's one of those where you're like, I almost always feel like there's a way I can win this game when that's the situation.
Yeah.
So okay, I am. We're gonna reap with Shrixes. I don't think I need to exalt them any further. Stenopius is gonna go. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fights. I can leave the Druid alive.
Don't think about anything. Just generate some amber, and the game's over. So.
All right, Theros Centurion's gonna fight Chelonia, and then Odoak is gonna fight Chelonia, and then Stenopius is gonna fight Chelonia, and then Logatus Raptor is gonna fight Chelonia, and I'll exalt to ready and use Theros Centurion to fight the Seaborg. That goes there. And then I will Imperium and Ward, Reader, and Theros Centurion. And I'll say check the 7, and it's your turn.
Okay, I actually do have an out.
Okay.
Yeah, I have an out. Okay. Play Tall Mage. Play Final Analysis.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I picked these up.
Okay.
Play these 2. Play Final Analysis. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so
Actually, those are part of my out. That is my out.
okay.
And I need those there.
So you're just drawing 2.
Yes.
All right, so you get Thero, Legatus Raptor. So I'm drawing 4. And then these dinosaurs are naked.
I don't draw a play information exchange. I lose. Okay. All right.
Fellini,
I tried.
the great clown Fellini.
Tried really hard. Yeah, GG.
Keyforge deck goes.
Problem is when your answer to boards is final analysis, and that's your only answer to boards.
Yeah, and the deck is
You're in trouble.
This deck is 24 creatures, I believe.
Yeah.
I think we counted it. This deck is 24. Maybe it's 26. Bibliophile, Daughter, Quant, Sanitation, Titan Guardian is 5. It's 9 dinosaurs because it's Imperium, Ancient Power, and Failing Strike are the non-creatures. So that's 14. And then Star Alliance is it 22 creatures? Yeah, it's 22. Frayne, Kirker, Ingram, Garcia. Yeah, it's a lot of creatures.
Warlords of Reaper so would have been really good there. If I could hit that. That would have been sweet. Because I did draw one of the Reaper Sows, but I needed to draw a Warlords as well. And the other one. So
Yeah.
it's tough.
If Fellini has all of its cards in its hand, it can do some wild stuff. It's honestly the Saurian in that deck, I think.
It's just like all creatures that do nothing, right?
Yeah,
It's
the
all
creatures you have to play onto the table. Which was fine in Dark Tidings.
Yeah.
Because some big creatures that weren't easy to take off the table were pretty good at fighting. So.
Alright, give me the Ancient Entropist, I guess. Let's play
You're on Ancient.
Dakota matchup.
And I'm on.
Yep. No,
sorry,
Temujin.
You got all the crap decks tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. It'd be like
I mean, I know you wanted a striker, but I think it was like a good matchup. But you are the one that has the worst matchups in this.
the best is up. All the pressure's on me to get these come from behind victories. But I don't know how this deck wins at anything
Yeah.
ever.
In a game where you just refill your hand, destroying a bunch of cards from your opponent's hand is not enough. So it is not enough. Now, Deep Probe would be a really interesting card against in a set with Final Analysis, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You Final Analysis, your opponent draws a bunch, you Phase Shift, you Deep Probe.
Pretty sweet.
That would be cool. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Martin's coming back in the year 2025.
Yeah. Conservatively.
Yep.
Who even knows? Who could possibly know?
See where you'll always find Mars. That's right here on Tabletop Royale.
Analysis interfered.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be good too.
That'd be sweet. Oh man, that'd be totally sweet.
So that's the secret behind oh god, what's the deck? The one that purges everything. I've forgotten the deck's name. It's been so long since I played it.
No,
Ardreth.
Ardreth. Yeah, yeah.
Ardreth has not Pandemonium, Hysteria plus a fair game.
Yeah, that was always a fun play.
Does Total Recall get? I mean, I think Total Recall only gets yours.
I think it's only friendly. Yeah. All right.
I'm sorry. This hand disgusts me.
Trash. I will do my best for you. I lost my keys, Billy. I will, as I evidenced by the prior matchup, I will do everything in my power. Win the game.
Total Recard gets your whole board there, right?
All friendly ready creatures? Or is it just Martians? For each friendly creature, return each friendly creature to your hand. There you go. 1 amber for each friendly ready creature. That card's not that good. Card's kind of bad.
The problem is it says ready, right? I think
Friendly
there's
ready.
there's a lot of like stipulations that were put onto cards that didn't necessarily need to be there, right?
Yeah. I understand why.
Who won the roll?
You did.
Oh. Okay. Sure. I'm going first.
Yep.
I will Mind Barb.
Are there honestly the same amount of bets on both people? Okay.
Mind Barb.
Mars got chained with so much. Yeah, exactly. It's like all this Martian creature, like X Mars cards, and didn't really like work with other stuff very well.
Good.
Double deep probe action. I want to see. We'll see. I will play Ember Imp and Dustin. Your turn.
All right. Well, you ruined my combo. I play Loot the Bodies, and then I punch the Ember Imp. And then I play this other Loot the Bodies now.
Yeah.
I'll smash and stun the Dust Imp.
Play Disc, Lash, and Pit Demon Unstun. Your turn.
I want more than anything in the world to kill that Pit Demon.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to say Shadows and discard Bad Pennies.
Jeez.
Actually, I should say the thing that I want most in the world is for these Bad Pennies.
It's a good thing I didn't deep probe for Shadows.
And then I'm going to play Ghostly Hand and Finishing Blow. I'll say check with 6.
Okay.
And it is your turn. I will draw 4. You're in trouble. You're in trouble. I've discarded both Bad Pennies and both Loot the Bodies. You're in trouble. It is all gas from here on out.
You're right. I'll say Untamed. I'll play Bear, Murmook, and Choda. Allow me Amber, so your turn.
All right, I am gonna say Brubnar. Gonna play Karump. We're gonna Ganger Chieftain Karump into the Mook. You don't have any amber for me to punch out of you.
Ancient Trippus has not forged many keys this tournament.
Smash will fly into the Pit Demon. And then I am gonna Tremor the rest.
Fujin is
I'll say
pretty good deck.
Check with 6. The shackles are on. The bad penny. Like this deck starts and there's a bad penny hanging from this arm and a bad penny hanging from the other arm.
I'll say Mars. Play Custom Virus. Play John Smith. I'll deep probe for Dis.
You discard a Pit Demon.
Wonderful.
I have 5 actions in my hand.
Yeah. Okay. I hit it. You have TMTP and what?
Sound the horns, follow leader, Poltergeist.
All right. Cool.
Gateway
Great.
to
Your
Dis.
turn.
I will forge.
Love it.
Probably say Brobnar here. I'll sound the horns.
They're sounded.
No. Better shake.
All right. Shook.
Discard follow the leader. And then I'll reap twice. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
I guess I'll just play his bad Untamed cards. I'll unstun the Bear. I'll play Niffleape. I'll play Bear Flute and discard Save the Pack. Your turn.
well,
It can happen every time someone plays sound the horns. If you just carry an air horn with you, and every time someone plays it, you blow it in their ear.
the flute.
The flute, the most powerful Keyforge card.
All right, I am going to say this. I'm gonna play Life Ward despite the fact you've got Poltergeist. I will play Creeping Oblivion.
There you go.
I will make the deck better. Let's get rid of Chota
Sure.
and Dust Imp. I'm gonna Poltergeist the Lash. And then I'll just discard this gateway. And I'll say check with 6. It's your turn, I'll draw 4.
It is. Poltergeist the Life Ward. Play Mind Barb. Play Toxin. Shadow. Your turn.
Alright, I will Forge. I am going to say Shadows. I will bait and switch.
Oh my god.
And steal 3.
Yeah, you wish.
Play
You wish, nerd.
TMTP. And then Talia, to go ahead. I'll draw 3.
Ours. Soft Landing. Bolter. Marauder. Capture 1. Red Planet Ray Gun. Reap with Bolter. Do ray gun damage. Bolter damage.
Slagged.
Deep Probe 4. This.
Oh, you discard Charette and Schuler.
Tremendous. Don't you have a rise? It's
I
right
do.
there. It's just
Arise is right there in my hand.
Yeah. The problem is, like, there is no good deep probe targets. It's not even good to deep probe that deck unless you're getting Brobnar cards. But you already had like all your Brobnar creatures in play already. So, anyways, I'm done.
How many?
I check with 7.
4. Okay, the perfect.
Code of COA versus COA games really that simple? Yes, they are.
I'll play Brobnar. I'll play Lomir. I'll play Gauntlet of Command. And I'll go punch those Mars nerds for being nerds. Gengar Chieftain into Marauder, Earthshaker into Bolter. And it is your turn. I will draw 4.
Mars. Ghost Lab. Zookeeper. Dominator. Zookeeper. Where's this custom virus?
Looks good.
Was good. Was a good card. I am done.
You had faith and interest. Yeah, that was a mistake.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna play Tendrils. It's gonna arise for this.
Tendrils is everything, right?
Yeah. I'll play my Lash. I'll play Schuler and steal 1. I'll play Charette and capture 3. I'll play Toxin and Pit Demon. And I'll drop a chain, I'll shuffle and draw 2. Yeah.
It wasn't the biggest prize. There's the other one, right? The bigger,
the rare
Marshmallow one?
Chuff Ape.
Yeah, Chuff Ape. Is Custom Virus the best card ever?
You're gonna blow up a bunch of demons?
Yeah. I will say this. Use Custom Virus. Purge the Terror. Destroy each creature that shares a trait with a purged creature. Demon Knight. I guess I'll reap with Toxin first.
Yeah.
It's destroyed. Bang. Okay. We might forge a key, but probably not. I will Hand of Dis, the Earth Shaker. I guess I have to play Tendrils. Even threaten. This shouldn't even have a damage on it.
It's got an armor.
Yeah. I'll play Trip. Shadow 6. Your turn.
I'm gonna say this. I'll play Rise. And say this.
Rude as F? Rude as the most Fs. What?
I'll lash you for good measure. I'll play Schuler and steal one. I'll play Shred.
I spent years engineering that virus.
Toxin and Pit Demon, yeah. Well, my demons
Developed a vaccine.
my demons simply let their immune system work on the virus, so there you go.
Ever heard of herd immunity?
Yeah. Sure, it caused half the demon population to die, but this part of the demon population's completely immune to the virus.
Say Untamed. Nepenthe Seed. Curiosity. Scientists out. Fogbank, no fighting. Dew Fairy. Murmook.
You can fully
Fight. Fight Tourette. Fight Toxin. Bear Flute. There are no ancient bears in place in your deck or discard pile. Put each ancient bear from them in your hand and then shuffle your discard pile in your deck. Don't mind if I do. Play a bear. That flute value. Unimaginable flute value.
It's been literal years since we've seen Bear Flute provide value.
Do anything, yeah.
I don't think it's gotten to do anything in this tournament at all, so.
Alright. Jackal 7.
Think you'll actually get to forge this key.
Oh. Sweet.
I think you'll actually be able to forge this key. Alright, I am gonna say Brobnar. I am going to smash and stun the Dew Fairy. And then I'm gonna Trimmer and stun a bunch of those idiots.
That's like the hidden annoyance of Temujin is that it's done so much stuff.
Yeah.
It's so hard to use a board.
I think I just Reap with Lomir here. Then I throw, using the Gauntlet of Command, Schuler into the Mermaid. I can actually get an extra stun if
Did you plan that out?
Yeah, if I kill the Mermook first, then Trimmer, then smash there. So, okay. Your turn. I'll draw 3.
That works.
Never seen this game before. Well, that's because it's dead currently. This is Keyforge from Fantasy Flight Games. It's technically on hiatus,
Okay.
but we carry a torch for it around here.
You couldn't fight last turn.
So then I Reap again.
Yep.
That's fine. Shred can be on.
Let's do that. Take care, Wizard Random.
Hey, appreciate you.
Yeah.
Hanging around. So.
Thanks for the bits.
Hey, look at that.
Appreciate it.
And if I'm going to level a chat, everybody else in this now that Wizard Random's not here, everyone else in chat, let's Wizard Random embarrass them by how much he gets in bits. Okay,
We'll just look at the leaderboard.
yeah. I don't want to shame the rest of chat in front of Wizard Random. Okay, now that he's gone.
but away from him.
But now, not since he's not here. Yeah, shame on you, Chet, for letting Wizard Random embarrass everyone. So,
I'm embarrassed that Nathan said any of that. I'm gonna say Mars. I'm gonna play Soft Landing, and Ulix the Zookeeper.
okay.
I will play Bolter. I'll use Crystal Hive. I'll unstun the Dominator. I will Reap with Zookeeper and Archive the Spit Demon.
Yeah, if we had TTS, I would bait people into donating all the time. All right, my turn.
Yes.
I am going to say this. I'm gonna Reap with Schuler.
Did I get an for Reap? I think I did.
Did you get the Crystal Hive?
Ah, yes, I did not get that Crystal Hive Amber because I soft landinged Ulix. I had 7 that forged. Okay. Yeah.
I'll play a Life Ward. I will Gateway.
That's illegal. You can't do that.
And then I'll Lash.
Do I draw 7 cards? No, I don't draw 8 cards.
No, you don't. Yeah, you don't get to draw 8
Why?
for all your creatures dying.
But why?
It's your turn. I'll drop.
That's not fair. I'll say this. I'm gonna Poltergeist Slash. I'm going to Nepent Seed. Turret.
That was not polite.
Play Turret.
Nothing that happens in Keyforge is polite.
Pandemonium. Capture 1. Your turn.
Okay.
Mana Dork. Nice.
Appreciate
thank you. 10 months. Look at that. Thanks so much.
All right. I will say Shadows. I'm gonna discard these bad pennies that I've drawn again.
At least you're them together.
I'll play an Urchin and steal one. I'll play an Umbra. I'll Nerve Blast and shoot Charette. For 2, I'll Life Ward. And I'll say check with 8. I'll drop 1 and then
I'll lose now. It's it. That's it for me.
it's been a long time since I've used a Mana Dork. A Llanowar Elf, a Findhorn Elf, or otherwise. A Noble Hierarch.
I did it quite a lot in the Vintage Cube. Basically, every draft I did in Vintage Cube was
Green of something.
green, Birds of Paradise, doing
It's
stuff.
been a long time since I used a Bird of Paradise. That's true.
Still a good card. You still want to kill it if your opponent plays it. All right, Ancient Interest, goodbye. 0 and 8. Oh, 0 and 7. I said 0 and 6 there. It's a lie. It was 0 and 7. So yes, it's now 0 and 8. Okay.
That loss
I
counted.
did not have a buy or anything.
You want Amber to your name?
You probably have more now from watching that game than you did betting on it, to be fair. All right, here's the little a breather game before the final of the night.
Duchess. You gonna play Equip Snake?
Yeah, well. Again, here's the belt. If you haven't seen the belt yet, belt review.
I want to play Equip Snake.
The winner of this tournament will be holding this belt. Hi. Very exciting. Been a while since I've been around to catch it. Bummed out the highest keyboard. Yeah.
Oh
well,
yeah.
We all are.
I don't think anybody who actively played Keyforge wanted to hear that the game was going on hiatus, right?
Right.
Like that's not what you want to hear. We kind of figured something was going on, right? Like we there was just no way something wasn't happening between the delays, because at some point the pandemic isn't the only excuse, right? And then you hear about like the data loss that they suffered, and that makes a lot of sense. I was not aware that Asmodee NA was hit with a ransomware attack in March of 2021. And so I believe that may have had something to do with the lost data. It's probably just all encrypted in some drive in the Ukraine now, right? So I'm sure Asmodee was like, no, we're not paying the 50 bitcoins or whatever you want us to pay. They're
They'll
like,
just kill Keyforge.
well, yeah,
We
well,
kill games
yeah.
all the time.
We would have run that great game into the ground naturally.
Joke's on you, nerd. All right. Get a 3. 4. Mulligan.
This. What does the hand feel like? Does this hand feel like a mulligan? I'm looking at some of these cards and they don't feel like I should mulligan them. But it's a 3/2/2 hand, and I don't have a clean way to make it. I don't like have any responses or anything. So I think I throw this away.
That's a big bet there. I don't even remember what Dutch speed. Oh, it would have been Entropus, right? Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Unless they haven't played yet,
Yeah.
which is difficult to imagine.
Man, Toki with that loss might just be out of contention. Right?
Because it's.
I guess that Kyle would have to lose next week. And Jack Feet. Assuming Jack Feet wins. But Jack Feet still has to win tonight.
Yeah.
So. All right. Very interesting stuff.
I'll play Fang too. And it's your turn.
I'll say Shadows. I'll play Vandalize. I'll discard Flax.
Oh, yeah. Conquest is a great game.
I'll discard Nexus. Your turn.
Conquest is a great game. I really love the way that game was designed. I loved aspects of its design, I should say.
I think we will see Keyforge come back. I just think it might be a while.
You discard Nexus.
Yeah, because that is Fang Tooth. Now you have to play around the Fang Tooths.
All right, I am going to say this. I will Creeping Oblivion.
Vandalize and Nexus.
Rock Grub. Do I play the Soul Snatcher?
I mean, you can. It's up to you. It is fun.
This game doesn't matter,
It will create fun.
so I'll play the Soul Snatcher.
Yeah.
I'll put Soul Keeper on Rock Grub.
Snatch a soul.
Snatch it. Game 1 for the Soul Snatcher from Fangtooth. And it's your turn.
All right. What a game. I'll say this. I'll Mind Fire you. I'll play Dominator Bobble.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
I'm in trouble.
Ooh. Ah. I'll play Infernus. Love to.
That deck has 3 Infernus's, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Your turn.
All right. Okay. I would be financially ruined if you had hit. I'm gonna say Untamed. I'm gonna play Fuzzy Gruin.
Yeah.
And another Fuzzy Gruin.
Yep. Yeah. That would have been so good.
I would have been ruined. And then Soul Snatcher's gonna blast Infernus. You'll get it. Alright, I'll draw all 3. I'll say check with 6.
All right, I guess I'll say Untamed. I'll play this. It's coming.
Uh-oh.
While I'm in here,
You go get all your nipples.
I grab these for no reason.
Are there any decks we're thinking about buying on decks of Keyforge? We don't really buy a lot from the secondary market.
Yeah,
We've dabbled in it here and there.
sometimes there's like right after Dark Knights came out, I was like browsing around just trying to find certain combos that I was looking for.
Yeah,
I bought a couple decks, but that's all.
Yeah,
We've got close to 800 decks.
Yeah, it's a lot. We got a lot.
Also, we have like cases unopened.
We
have no reason to buy.
We probably have like 150 decks sealed.
Yeah,
right. Something along those lines.
Is it more than that?
It's a lot of decks that are sealed right now.
Yeah, so we have like a lot of stuff that we just don't need to buy decks off the market.
Yeah,
I would rather just open a new deck and play it.
Yeah, exactly. I am glad that a secondary market exists for Keyforge. I'm glad that exists. I don't particularly want to take part in it because I think that while that doesn't defeat the spirit of Keyforge, you shortchange the discovery and the opening and the playing and stuff like that, right? Like, so that part I think you lose out on. So
and there's definitely fun to be gained from just opening and playing decks.
Yeah,
and like just getting better at the decks you have.
Right,
is a literal infinite time sink.
Yeah, there's a lot of monkeys on the table now. Is it my turn?
Yep.
I will forge. Okay, I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Membership. I'm going to play Hologramophone. I'm going to play Quant. I'm going to make you kill all of your own monkeys to get all of my artifacts gone. And then I'm going to play Cutthroat Research. And it is your turn. I am going to Fang Tooth Fandangle. Before I lose to Fandang. It's your I'll draw 4.
Say Untamed. Lumiloo. We're here. I'll play Earthbind on I'll just play on Screwin.
Okay.
And I'll do a damage to Squant. Actually I'll do it this Screwin. Alright. I'll reap with a Nifflet. I'll reap with Nipple Kong. I can destroy a friendly Niffle creature. I'll do 3 to a creature and steal 1. And gain 1 from the Soul Snatcher.
I gain 1 from the Soul Snatcher.
And destroy an artifact. Hologram Puff. I'll fight Fuzzy Grow.
They both gave 1.
I'll reap thrice. I done. Need 1 for the Fandangle. Did I get 1 for the Fandangle?
It would have been at the end of last turn.
So no, I did not.
Fertility Chant and Shadows. Yeah, there's a lot of like I never picked like a Maverick to collect or like a Legacy to collect. Like I think
that's a fun way to use this.
Like, yeah, I think that is probably more in the spirit of
and like what Dave does, where he collects 5 ofs.
Yeah, yeah, that's neat too, right? Because it's a more or less a statistical anomaly. But I think trying to mathematically solve Keyforge decks is ultimately, in the long run, a futile experience. And so I think
isn't that what Knowledge is Power tried to do?
Yeah, yeah, and then the team exploded, right? So, so yeah, I think trying to solve Keyforge is against the spirit of Keyforge. So yeah, like I said, glad that a secondary market exists. I don't particularly want to take part in it outside of maybe the occasional deck here or there. I don't think I've ever actually purchased a deck. So Maverick Omnipus.
Yeah, that same tier
pretty dope.
player. Maverick Omnipus is awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
I'll be looking for like Omnipus and something else, right? When I'm looking for decks. I want something with these 3 cards in it, and like here's X amount of decks that exist, and here's the ones that are for sale.
Decks of Keyforge is very useful as an informational tool because the generic app sucks. Because it's very clear that Fantasy Flight, when they put together the app, had no plans to make it useful. So
Still says beta on it.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you know, there's that.
All right, I am going to say I'm in trouble. I will Born Its Touch.
Me?
Yeah. What if I get an Infernus?
You didn't.
But what if I get this break key?
All right. You got it.
I will play Infernus. And nope. No.
No. Yep.
I have this Buzzle that I believe just discarded here. I'm tempted to play it to purge my Gruen, so that way my Gruen doesn't die and you Infernus me with my Gruen. So I'm going to discard Buzzle, and then I'll shoot Lumilu with Fangtooth. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3.
Forge. Okay. All right, I'll say this. I will Mark of Dis the Gruen.
Okay.
I'll play Dark Minion. I'll play Lyco Fiend. I'll Dominator Bobble this Niflkong and Reap. I will destroy a Niflate. I will do 3 damage to a creature. I gain 1 for the Soul Snatcher. You also gain 1 for the Soul Snatcher. I steal 1, and I destroy an artifact. I'll destroy the Fangtooth. Then I'll play Infernus.
3 Garcias. Yeah, 2 blasters is pretty cool.
I'll purge these.
Oh, you're right. Lumilu was +1 for the Niffle Queen.
Oh, it was a beast.
Yeah. So I would have
The
to.
Infernus would die, or you play Puzzle.
Yeah. I think I've lost this game. I don't think it matters.
Basically, the Infernus is dead, or the Puzzle's dead. You have 1 more Amber.
So what would happen is, I would purge. I would play the Infernus still. I'd play Gruen. Or sorry, I'd play Buzzle. I'd purge both Infernus and Gruen to kill the Lumilu. And then kill my Buzzle. Is what I would do. Double fight? Yeah, exactly. I would. Lumilu does not live through the turn.
So you fought Lumilu twice?
Yeah, and
Okay.
then my Buzzle dies to
So you still have 1 more Amber, because you purged both your creatures. Now I play my Infernus, and I have to look at stuff. But I don't get a thing this time.
yeah, you don't get the Gruen.
I don't get to mark it just anything.
Correct. Well,
So I also don't get the Niflkong, and this changes everything. This is too much
and
rewinding.
like I said, I don't think it mattered.
Yeah.
But it was like way too much to rewind. 3 damage to a creature. You could shoot like your Lyco Fiend or something, right?
I guess I don't mark of dis anything.
Why equip Snake with Raid Solo? It's a good deck. It doesn't have efficiency.
Sure,
That's the thing.
I'll shoot that. I already stole 1. No, I stole 1 for the destroy. And I gain 1 for its destroy. Okay, sure. It's mostly restored now.
Okay.
We probably shouldn't have rewound so much.
Yeah, like I said, I think we could have just kept going and just chalk it up as a goof.
Yeah.
Okay, I am gonna say Logos. I'm gonna archive a card. I am going to play Eddie, and I'm going to archive a card. I am going to play Sanitation Engineer, and then I'm going to play Knowledge is Power. And it is your turn. I will draw 5.
Great.
My favorite is probably Nipple Kong after playing with all of them. On paper, Ultra Gravitron is the best because it archives a bunch of cards, but Nipple Kong is way cooler.
I will say.
I mean, my favorite big guy deck is the deck that we
both
that we opened that has Nipple Kong and Deacillus.
Yeah.
That deck is a lot of fun because you can play the Deacillus, it's coming, and go get the other half of the Kong for your like follow up turn for Untamed. So yeah, I think double big guy decks are just cool in general, just because of the novelty factor.
Untamed. I'll reap. And reap. And reap. And explode. Gain 1 for Soul Snatcher. Destroy Eddie. CO1. Blow up. Soul Snatcher. It's time. I'm done.
I lose. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, I don't think Soul Snatcher was the call, but the game didn't matter, so.
Double Deus deck's awesome. Capture all your hammer. Capture all your hammer. Do a lot of damage. There's probably a lot of decks that lose to that.
The thing about Deacillus is it's a 20 power creature, right?
Yeah.
And if you are used to using like damage as your removal, because the creatures in this game are balanced around like a specific amount of damage. So if you're like punch and tendrils, or you know, like red alert, you know, just damage based stuff. So
it's time for the main event.
Deacillus does not die to that stuff.
Okay. This is very important. Jack Feet versus Holcomb. 6 and 1 Jack Feet. Now you're on Jack Feet, Nathan. I'm on Holcomb. Who will win?
Holcomb, I mean, Holcomb is like a combo-ish deck, so
it is.
It doesn't do anything against Artifact.
It does not. It does not do anything.
Because of favor of Rex. Oh, so you get to copy Rex's ability.
Big game. Big time stuff. It's extremely feasible that Kyle and Jack Feet both end at 8 and 1. When leaving a 2-card creature, do you have the art facing their right or left side of the sleeve? One of them facing right, the one they're facing left. Because the back of the card is we keep the same direction.
So yeah, they are like this. I don't know if you can see
card
this.
cam's on, so.
Yeah, the card cam is currently used. So this is the top of the sleeve right there. So I'm trying to angle this. So this is the top of the sleeve. The symbol right there
is the top of the card.
Is the top of the card, right? So that's facing up. Same thing with the bottom part. So it's bottom to top, left to right. This is a Rad Wizard problem. It's I can imagine Red Wizard us playing Keyforge, and then Red Wizard stopping and going, I gotta be honest with you. I'm not sure which way these cards are supposed to face in the sleeves. And I'd be going like, well, I believe this. I believe this. And then we'd laugh about it, and we'd keep laughing about it. 5 years later, I'm gonna be like, have you figured out how to put those cards in the sleeve yet, Red Wizard? And he's gonna be just doubled over laughing.
Do we roll?
No. You have won the roll. Hanging out with Red Wizard's awesome because he will laugh at your jokes. He will just laugh. They could be a bad joke. He will laugh at it.
It's the best. All right, I'm looking.
Everybody needs a Red Wizard friend. He's a good friend.
All right.
Yeah, I think I got bad news for Holcomb.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe it. All right, first, I'll theory or conjecture the top two. Your turn.
Okay, I will vandalize. Let's get rid of the combo. Yep.
Oh,
Discard Dark Discovery. That's how it works. That's how you play Jack Feet.
you just beat them.
That's how you play Jack Feet. I'll play Spike Trap. I'll play Dark Wave. And then I'll play Rad Penny. And it is your turn. I'll draw.
Say Logos. Play Seaborg. Eddie. Archive. Call Mage. Draw. Archaeologist. Your turn.
All right, I am gonna say this. I'm gonna mark of this the Nobu Archaeologist. I'll play Dominator Bobble. I'll play Break Key. And then I am gonna Spike Trap.
Is Jack Feet still low sass?
I don't know. I do not know. Yeah, Vandalize. Vandalize is a card that like gives you an amber, and then like depending on the opponent's deck, has a chance to just win the game on the spot.
Yeah. Or at least sets up like your win, and you have advanced knowledge of what they're getting.
Yeah.
It is 71.
71. Okay.
It was 69 for the longest time.
All right, I am gonna play Infernus. I'll smoke
Dang.
Dark Discovery and Theory of Conjecture. Okay, and it's your turn. I'll draw 4.
All right, Logos it is. Play Brain Eater, Reap, Seaborg, shoot the Infernus, Reap with Calm Age, Reap with Eddie. Your turn.
All right, I am going to say Logos. I'll play QMEX. I'll play Research Smoko. I'll play Infomorph. I will Diametric Charge right there.
Look, if I can go to the Atlanta tournament, I'm bringing Jack Feet. Just saying.
And
We're taking the belt back. We're gonna have 2 belts.
Dark Wave is a single sass. It doesn't count as creature control.
Interesting.
Does Poison Wave count as creature control? That's kind of my point about trying to solve Keyforge, right? Mathematically, Dark Wave is worse than Poison Wave, right? But in practice, they're effectively the same card. And the upside is you may not kill your creatures.
I'm gonna say Unfathomable. I'll bubbles the Infomorph to the top of your deck. I will play a Portal. and raise the tide. I will. What is this? Oh, never mind. Okay.
Okay.
I will play Portal and draw a card. Archive the Portal. I'll play Hookmaster. I will Recusal Chant and exhaust the Infernus.
Everything, right? If you
Oh, tide. Yep. So everything. And I'm done. Never pulled a super weird deck. It depends on what you call it. What you like consider super weird, right?
Yeah, I think Ardreth is what you might consider a weird deck.
We have like a lot of decks that have really unique play patterns.
Yeah. And decks that you can hand to other people and they're just kind of like, what do you do with this, right? All right. So I forge. No, I don't forge. Okay, I will say this. I'm gonna play Dominator Ball. I will use Dominator Ball. I will Pain Reaction the bubbles. And then I will Skix Uno. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So Smoko is destroyed, archive the top card. QMax are destroyed, and they go to the archives. And then the rest of this goes to the archives. That was what, 9, I said?
Yeah.
I'll say check with 7. You'll forge. I'll draw.
Okay. I will.
An Imp Spectre. Imp Spectre is a card that varies wildly, right? Like in this deck, Imp Spectre. This deck has Imp Spectre, right? In this deck, Imp Spectre is very good because it kind of like compounds with other purging effects, right? Imp Spectre gives you a way to hit a random card out of the hand.
Logos, play Eureka. Go ahead.
I will forge. I am gonna say Logos and put my archives into my hand. You dying over there?
Oh boy.
I'm gonna play Redacted. I'm gonna play QMax and draw. I will play Infomorph, Titan Engineer, Infomorph, and it is your turn. I'll draw to you.
I will say Logos. Pick up the archive. I will play Theory or Conjecture. To play the top card of my deck.
Skikazuno's sass starts at 1.45.
Wow.
So it's saying it kills 2 power worth of creatures or whatever. It only counts as 2 power for creature control. You play the top card of your deck into Infomorph.
That's what I did. I'll play Archon Spellback.
And draw 5. Okay.
Your turn.
Alright, well, I've got a feeling that you, I'm gonna say Logos. I'm gonna play Nobu Dynamo. And then I am yeah, right. That's the thing about creature control is you can just pitch it. You're not forced to play your card. So the symmetrical effect of a card factoring into SAS shouldn't factor in. Because we're assuming an intelligent player can make the choice to not play a symmetrical board wipe, so.
Whoa, that's cool.
Time. Logos. Anahita. Anahita is in the wrong set, right?
Yeah. I feel like Anahita is a creature that is from the set that hasn't come out yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Merchant.
You're gonna take a Star Alliance turn that the likes of which has never been seen before. I will reap 4 times, I guess. And I will tell you to go ahead. I'll draw one.
Star Alliance. Play general order. Play together. To play
Yeah, 3 of a rare is not common. Like, I don't think people. That's like. 3 of a rare is like really corner case. It's you're talking, multiple tens of thousands of decks probably before you get a deck that's got 3 of a rare.
Bubbles, kicks it on top, and then I'm gonna dive deep to discard it.
Okay.
That was the together. I will play Walmart and Kirker. And play this Hawkins in game 2. I will use your Discord to return the Hawkins to my hand and play it again. For 2. Play
One in 100,000. Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot, right? Like, I don't know what the full.
play gun, make Infomorph Star Alliance. Reap with Infomorph. Play Can. Play Zap. I'll just hit an Infomorph. Play Zap. Hit the other Infomorph. And I am done.
All right, so start of my turn.
You choose the order of General 24 or Nova Dynamo.
Yeah. Start of my turn, I am going to resolve. I guess I'll resolve Nova Dynamo. I'll discard Effervescent. And then General Order 24, the Logos creatures. And then I'll say Shadows for my turn. I'll play Rad Penny and draw. I'll play Dark Wave. Play Rad Penny. I'll play Subtle Auto. I'll play Demo Thief. Was waiting for an Eddie Bird.
Because of the silence.
Okay. It's your turn. I'll say check with 8. You'll forge, and I'll draw 5.
Alright, I'll forge. I will get Unfathomable with my general order. I'll say Starlance for the turn. Play Blaster on Volmart. Reap with Volmart. Reap with Kirker. Use your Discord. Volmart. Play Volmart. Play Blaster. Your turn.
Okay. I am not forging. I will say Shadows for General Order 24. I'll steal one with the Damo Thief. The Rad Pennies will get shuffled in. I am gonna look over there. Kirker. Rizzo dies to 24. I'll discard Rizzo, I guess. Yeah. I want to keep the 24 going. Play Rizzo. Okay. Your turn. I'll say check with 10. I'll draw 2.
Say Unfathomable. I will play Portal. I should maybe play this last, but that's fine. Draw. Play Thundertoe. Yellow Rizzo. Play Reclusel's Chant. Play Drawn Down. Look at the top 3. Discard a Red Penny. This on top, this on bottom. Bookmaster, I'll just discard Bookmaster. And I'll Synchro to discard a card from your hand. Inspector. Alright.
Yeah, at least. I don't have any way to kill these Bravels. I also whiffed on Rad and Bone Kniving. Oh my god. So I felt like the Effervescent play was the correct play.
Yeah.
I only had Effervescent in my hand. I could have stopped that key, but you would have just gone right back into Star Alliance and taken a huge Star Alliance turn.
I think I would have kept Effervescent, but not discarded it, and then taken the shot turn.
Based off of how much Logos I had taken, I thought my way out of that game was to Rad Penny you until you quit the game.
Right.
But I was going to have to draw it, right, with the General Order 24. So you got the first key for free, and that's bad.
Right.
Jack Feet, once you discore a key, some points, that way Bo is on, but I don't want to give you a key for free, and that's what happened on that first one. So, yeah.
What a game.
I didn't actually get any Amber from Infernus you may recall.
Yeah.
Because you hadn't generated any. And that deck doesn't generate a lot of amber. Typically, because it had to win with Dark Discovery and other games.
Yeah,
right?
it has to set up. I mean, I spent 3 turns drawing my hand.
The windows in that game where you generated amber were like good times to do it. That's why I lost. So,
all right, well, let's take a look at this leaderboard now. This is
I think Kyle's in Soul.
Yeah, I don't. It's gonna be really hard for Kyle to drop this
because we got what one night left.
Only one night left. Yep. Yep. 7-1, 6-2, 6-2, 5-3, 5-3, 5-3. All the 5-3s won.
Oh yeah, all the 4-3s made it to 5-3.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the last week? Kyle versus Kyle versus Toki. So that is for all the marbles right there, right? Because if Toki wins that game, then
if Jack beats Equip Snake, suddenly it's on the same level if Toki wins that game.
Yeah.
And then we're back to 3-way tie.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So Toki, it takes a Toki win, and then who knows what happens with the tie breaks, right? Because it'll actually go to tie. Does it go to Keys? Is Keys the second?
I have no idea.
Was it head to head or was it Keys? Did we decide?
Whatever I had set it to, I think it was supposed to be head to head and then points.
Okay.
So
okay, that's what I thought it was.
But the question is, can those know that? So 6 and 2 is going to win, right? Or 7 and 2 is going to win regardless. So these 5-3s are out.
Yes.
Right. Toki's trying to play the Jacksonville Jaguars rule. Man, this is
yeah.
This is interesting.
This pod's actually interesting.
Really interesting. So unlike this guy down here.
Unlike this pod.
I mean,
who put this pod together?
They were random. But next week we get to go back to Pod B. The fun times of Pod B.
Yeah.
We love it. You love to see it.
Yeah, we'll continue to march more decks to their ultimate doom.
But tomorrow night,
you're muting
I meant to hide the window.
You're muting me? You're muting me when I'm trying to talk about Gloomhaven?
More Gloomhaven digital with Logan.
Yeah, assuming our power holds up. Which is
once the ice starts melting, that's when it's scary. Right?
Yeah, that's a big assumption.
And
all it did today, I couldn't tell you the last time I woke up and everything was covered in snow. And it snowed for a whole day.
Yeah, after that, right? It's usually like through the night and that's done, right?
Yeah. Upstate South Carolina, I could not tell you the last time that occurred. So yeah, it is just.
It had to have been a foot, right? I don't know how much it was.
Everywhere. Yeah. This was. I think at one point I saw an estimation around 8 inches of accumulation.
That makes sense. That was
once it was all like adjusted for. So.
Yeah. We have this like ice rain. It should start melting this week.
If we have a full day of sun
tomorrow, I think it's supposed to be a full day of sun.
If we have a full day of sun, we might be fine, assuming it gets above 32, right?
It's supposed to be high like 40 and sunny tomorrow, so.
You didn't get that much in Wisconsin? Yeah. This is definitely weather that I'm not prepared for. So,
all right,
it's 3 years since Georgia had any snow. Yeah, well, the last time Georgia had snow, it was bad, right? I think our local, or at least our state, was like, we're not gonna be made an example out of like Atlanta. So, all the highways shut down.
7 years ago.
Yeah. Well, I remember that one because it was like, don't go to Atlanta. I thought it was like The Walking Dead. ATV riders picking up people.
Terrifying.
Yeah, our roads were supposed to have been treated, but I didn't even leave the house today. I knew it was not.
Imagine going anywhere.
Yeah, I imagine I knew it was not worth the effort. So, yeah, I'll see what it looks like tomorrow morning. So, there's a car on fire stuck on a hill.
Oh, cool. Yeah, thanks for watching. Good stream. Good games. 2 spoiler games. Didn't really expect that to happen.
That was like a couple weeks ago back with the whole interstate was shut down for like 40 hours or so.
Oh, that's awful.
You want the belt? Yeah, come get it. That's what it's here for.
Stormstrong won the last one from us at
Yeah,
Gen Con.
we got the other one out in the wild.
Also, that our last belt is going to be up for contention in Atlanta.
Yeah, pretty soon.
Yeah, like right there.
Yeah, Herp's giving you the plug.
Herp's got the it's not that weather link probably, but there is one in the tournament in Atlanta on the 23rd.
Yeah.
For the other one, the original 2021 belt.
Yeah, whenever it's safe to get back into large crowds again. So, how many people are going? I don't know yet. So, there you go, the event right there.
Very exciting.
So, who knows about the outcome of that match? 23rd, is that next week?
Yep. Next Saturday. Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Next Sunday.
Next Sunday? Why are you doing this on Sunday? Now I can't go. I thought you were doing Saturday. Well, dang. Well, dang.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. That's our stream.
Keep us updated. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow, Gloomhaven Digital. Wednesday,
Maybe Gloomhaven
Digital.
Maybe Digital.
Because, you know.
We had a lot of we had blast playing That Time You Killed Me, but I think our time with that game is probably coming to an end. There's a lot we can do with that game.
The time that game killed our stream. But we do appreciate everyone who watched. It's a fun game, I promise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily make for thrilling streaming content.
Yeah. Hope everyone has a good night and a good, safe day tomorrow. And we'll see you tomorrow night for Gloomhaven.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Yeah.